Good morning to Dr. Esther and all my fellow classmates. My name is Nur Hasni binti Itoni, and today I will be presenting the finding of my survey on the oil and gas companies that have in Malaysia. The aim of this survey is to know the knowledge about oil and gas companies that have in Malaysia. The research has proven that extensive knowledge about oil and gas companies can help fill the requirements to be the engineer oil and gas. This presentation is based on findings of a survey conducted from 10 September until 8 November 2021. This survey was distributed to random people from all over Malaysia through social apps. The purpose of this presentation is to evaluate their knowledge about oil and gas companies that have in Malaysia. The purpose of the survey is to analyze their perception as the engineer of oil and gas, as well as to find out their concerns about oil and gas companies that have in Malaysia. There were 37 respondents in total, and the respondents were selected by cautiously and the citizens, which is students and oil and gas workers. The questionnaire was distributed via WhatsApp, Instagram, and TikTok, which collected through Google Forms. In the questionnaire, there were 3 demographic questions and 7 research questions. The demographic profile of respondents are as follows. The pie chart shows the gender of the respondents. 21.63% of respondents were male, while 78.84% of respondents were female. This shows that there were more female respondents than male respondents. This pie chart shows the age of respondent. The age group with the highest number of respondents was under 20 years old with 30 respondents. The age group with the lowest number of respondents was 21 to 30 years old with only 7 respondents. This bar chart shows how many percentage that the respondents want to be the engineer oil and gas. The percentage to be engineer oil and gas with the highest number of respondents was 8% with 7 respondents, while the percentage to be engineer oil and gas with the lowest number of respondents was 2% with only 0 respondents. Although 8% has the highest number of respondents, 6% and 8% and 10% were only slightly less than 8%. This shows that mostly respondents want to be the engineer oil and gas in their future. This bar chart shows which oil and gas company the respondents want to join. 31 respondents want to join Petroleum Nasional Berhad Petronas Company, while 2 respondents want to join Royal Dutch Shell Company, and 3 respondents want to join Schlumberger Company. The respondent with the highest amount of respondents was Petroleum Nasional Berhad Petronas Company, while the respondent with the lowest amount of respondents were London Petroleum Company, ExxonMobil Company, and Murphy Oil Company. This bar chart shows possible causes of why the respondents want to join the company that they have chosen. The possible causes with the highest number of respondents was high salary payments with 25 respondents, while the possible causes with the lowest number of respondents was big bench with only 1 respondent. This pie chart shows the respondents' answer on how much the oil and gas companies that have in Malaysia. There are 46 oil and gas companies in Malaysia. Only 6 respondents who correctly answered the question given. The response with the highest amount of respondents was 18 companies, while the response with the highest amount of respondents was 38 companies. Next, this pie chart shows the respondents' answer on questions about is it Petroleum Nasional Berhad Petronas included in one of the oil and gas companies that has many platforms in Malaysia. All respondents answered yes, and the answer for the question is yes. Next is the awareness of oil productions in Malaysia. This bar chart shows the respondents' answer on how important the oil productions in Malaysia. The awareness level with the highest number of respondents was 10% with 20 respondents, while the awareness level with the lowest number of respondents was 7% with only 7 respondents. This shows that the majority of respondents have a very high level of awareness on how important oil productions in Malaysia. As a conclusion, mostly students correctly answer questions related to oil and gas than citizens. The main reason they want to be the engineer oil and gas is because the company offers high salary payments. A majority of students have a high awareness on the importance of oil productions in Malaysia. These are some recommendations for me to improve our knowledge about oil and gas. The first recommendation is do a lot of reading about oil and gas in Malaysia. The second recommendation is make research about oil and gas productions in Malaysia. The third recommendation is need to set a high effort if you want to be the engineer oil and gas. And last but not least, the fourth recommendation is intensify yourself to join that program about oil and gas. That is all I have from you for today. Thank you.